Okay, with this video, I'm going to talk to you more about how to get your muscle definition and how to get it faster. So often I see people coming into the gym and they do the same thing over and over and over again for years and never really see any results. And they might get a little bit of results, but nothing like what you can see bodybuilders get. So how bodybuilders do it and how I want you to work so that you can get the same kind of results is that your first set is always just a warm-up set. So just say, for argument's sake, we are going to do a bench press. All right, so the bar is 20 kilograms. So we're just warming up on the bar for 10 repetitions. So your next set then is going to be, you will add a little bit of weight, but so that you can still do about 10 repetitions after you do your set. So you'll do your second set where it will be a little bit more than a warm-up. The third set you will do is going to be 3/4 of your max. So just say, for argument's sake, I'll take me. I can only do 30 kilograms, 32.5 kilograms on a bench press. So my next set will be roughly 28 to 30 kilograms, and I'll try to do 12. But then my final set is going to push it so that I can only do 6 reps. So my last time I tried to do bench press, it was 32.5 kilograms, and I got to about 8 repetitions. So for me, in a bench press, to put more weights on, it's quite difficult because that's a small muscle group. But if I want to really challenge, I can put on another 2.5 kilograms altogether, which will bring me up to 35 kilos. If you're doing a bench press, I would suggest you have someone help you to spot you. And you can always ask someone in the gym, they're having a rest, and they're always happy to spot somebody just to make sure that you're kept safe. All right. So then when I go in to do now my 35, this is a PB, what I will do is I'll just try to push it to my absolute maximum I can do, whether that's 4 or whether it's 5 or whether it's 6. But I push until I cannot possibly do another one. It's failure. You want to go to failure. And what that does to the body, it signals to the body that, oh my God, what if she decides that she's going to do more weights tomorrow? So the muscles are torn here, in particular in the chest and the front delts and the triceps. We have these micro tears in the muscles, and then the body has to repair, but it will repair stronger and bigger, and that's how we get our muscles. So our rest time and our protein to build these muscles is extraordinarily important, because during your rest time, that's when you'll build the muscle. So on your 5-day split, you will notice that you don't do the same muscle group 2 days in a row, because we need that muscle group to rest. So your first day might be legs, your second day might be chest, your third day might be glutes, your fourth day might be back, and your fifth day maybe, it might go back to shoulders. All right. So each day is meant to be really tough and challenging, so that you're only training that muscle group perhaps 1 day a week. So you've got that full week of recovery. So having your protein immediately after you've done your workout is really important. But you also, if you have a look at your meal plan, you'll see post-workout that there are carbs involved in it. And I'll tell you why we do this. When we train our muscles are depleted of energy, of glycogen. Okay, so glycogen is what we need just to operate on a daily basis. All right, so we can't operate without glycogen. We deplete the muscles of glycogen. So when we eat protein with some carbohydrates, then the muscle is just ready to suck all of that glycogen in from our carbohydrates, and it helps to really absorb the protein into our muscles. All right. So you need to be able to eat that protein within about half an hour to an hour max of training. So that's why you see so many bodybuilders with protein shakes, because sometimes they're not going to be able to eat that protein straight away. But this is where your food preparation and making sure that your pre and post workout meals are ready for you to go. So it's very important to have your protein and your carbs. So if your post workout is dinner, then having a protein source like fish, having your simple carbs like sweet potatoes, and your complex carbs like broccoli is absolutely so important. And our mums and dads got it right. You know, when we were kids, we used to have meat and 3 veg. So we'd have our steak or chicken or fish, and then we would have potatoes, always potatoes, or a bit of pasta or something like that, and then we would have our green veggies. And I didn't realize how important that was and how we actually got it right many years ago. We're just getting it wrong now. So that's really important on how to get maximum results out of your training so that you build that muscle. But you must make sure that you eat that protein source and your carbohydrate source within that hour of, you know, setting the weights down, because that's how you're going to build muscle. If you leave it for too long, your muscles actually will cannibalize. They will actually start to take protein from other parts of the muscles that you haven't trained. So that is really important, and that's how we get the muscles. And because we're going to be adding more muscle, our body is going to find energy, not from the glycogen, but from the body fat, because while we're resting, it will need that body fat to sustain itself. Okay, do you understand that? If you've got any questions, please post it up in the Facebook page so everyone can see and everyone can get the answer. Because if you're worried or thinking about it, usually there's a few people in the same boat. All right, I hope this helps you to understand how you're going to work really hard in order to build that muscle, but your food intake at the right time is going to be just as important. So food preparation is really important. Okay, I will talk to you again soon. Enjoy the day. Bye.